Okay, so that's pretty much writing out the whole menu song. It was a nice one. Just gonna hold on for a second. Unless I didn't hit stream. Did I hit my stream key? Yes, I did. Okay. All right. Let's get the tweet nice and spread, like nice butter. So, as you can likely see from the game that I'm doing here, this is a very different kind of thing. Not different in terms of the style of game, but different in terms of this being an early access game, which I've never done before. And I don't know. We'll just kind of jump into this, see how it goes. I see gameplay of this, or footage of gameplay of this on Twitter a long time ago, and it's based off an old anime series that I saw like a couple years ago, I want to say, and I thought, oh, this looks pretty cool. So, yeah, let's give this a shot. New game. Okay, get up to 3 files. Wow, it was very smart for me to lower the amount of volume, because I just did a little configuration for the buttons on the controller, and as well as to get the sound at a level that's not going to blast mine and or your ears out. So there we go. The wind blows on. A single bird flies against the wind. Okay, this does not look like it'll be dubbed. The wind rattles the branches off the trees. Stage 1. Ooh. Okay, skip is pause button. Alright. I must have fallen asleep. It feels familiar, but I don't know this place. I'm going to have to look around. Oh, hey, cool! So the tutorial actually adjusts itself to the button configuration that I did earlier. That's awesome. Okay, so her attack button is much faster. Okay, I don't have... There was a bow button, so I don't have a bow. Looks like all I have is a sword. God, this game is pretty. So, to explain what this is Record of Lodoss War, Deedlit in the Wonder Labyrinth. And this is something that I never expected to ever see in any capacity. If an anime spin-off Metroidvania game were to exist, I never would have expected a... Oh, hello. How do I... Ah, there we are. Get the mouse cursor off screen. There we go. Imp Spear. Speed, attack 10. So, lowered speed. So, I'll keep the rapier for now. But to explain what this is, I'd have to go back a bit on what this is based off of. The Record of Lodoss War is a fantasy novel series from Japan. I believe it's a series. I don't know. I just remember it was some kind of novel thing. And it eventually got an anime adaptation a very long time ago. And that anime adaptation has been since remembered fairly fondly by people that watched it. I didn't watch it until very later. Like, not until after I moved later. I think back in oh god, I don't even remember how many years, like 2017 or 18. No, 2017, because it was back when Funimation partnered with Verve. Okay, left bumper to dash forward. Oh, dash backward. Oh, she's got a back dash. Really cool looking. Also, I'm running low on health. I should probably be a bit more conservative. But yeah, so Record of Lodoss War is an older anime series that got a decent head start. You know, it got some good stuff in its 12 episodes of its classic format. However, I wouldn't say I enjoyed the sequel. I didn't watch it because as soon as I saw the thumbnails for the arts on that, I was just like, oh man, that looks rough with a capital R and oof. So I was like, okay, Lodoss War is cool. I mean, it's not blowing any minds, but it's pretty neat. I can see why people remember it fondly. And another reason why I in particular can find some fondness to it is because the actress that plays the female elf character here, the character that I just accidentally got killed because I wasn't paying very good attention, she also voiced the character Lena Inverse in Slayers. Okay, so it looks like... Alright, let's go ahead and skip. Okay, that was a pretty good skip. So I don't have a save point yet. Alright, so as I said, Lena Inverse from the Slayers. So I have some nostalgia for the voice actress, Lisa Ortiz in particular. And, funnily enough, when I went back to look at the anime, I was like, wow, it's actually pretty interesting. This was probably before Slayers. And then I felt like, yeah, it seems as though she's the only likable character in the show to me. Well, there are other good characters in the show, but of the ones, like, especially compared to the main character of Lodoss War, she is far better in literally every aspect. And how I mean that is that the main character is just the generic human fighter, because this is D&D logic we're dealing with here. And Deedlit here is essentially the elf war cleric, or no, she's a cleric. She casts spells and has a thin rapier sword, as she has here. And I think the other party members were a dwarf and a human thief, or rogue, I mean, if we're going by D&D standards, or by D&D conventions, I guess. So, yeah, a fairly well-rounded party of characters that you'd easily recognize given their respective abilities. But abilities would not be suitable for the main character of Lodoss War as the human male fighter. Oh my god, that guy was shit. Like, I don't have very many memories regarding Lodoss War because then I saw Escaflowne shortly after and that blew my mind more. But most of my memories of Lodoss War involves the main character, whose name is Parn, running headfirst with his sword, and then Deedlit screaming, "Parn, no!" Parn getting his ass handed to him, and then Deedlit having to finish the job for him, or his other party members having to finish the job for him. In other words, Parn sucked. He was not very fun to watch. Item get. Sylph, Spirit of Wind. Sylph, Spirit of Wind is at your command. A sylph in a place like this? Help me, old friend. Hold A while controlling the spirit to hover. Ooh! Ooh! Cool! And you're probably also wondering, like, wow, her Deedlit here, her walking animation is surprisingly reminiscent of Alucard from Symphony of the Night. And you wouldn't be wrong. It seems like this game is taking a lot of inspirations from Symphony of the Night. Whether that's a good or bad thing is entirely up to you, but I don't mind it because, one, the Lodoss War stuff is pretty cool enough on its own to stand as its own game, and two, it's not... I don't know, I'm not an animator, so I can't really tell much about tracing. It does look similar, but I feel like it has its own differences. Besides, I mean, so long as the game's good, and so long as the proper credit is given, then, you know, to each their own, I guess. But also, yes, this looks like it's going to have that really cool after-image effect. I like it. Alright, so now I have the ability to hover. What? Oh, you speak of the devil. That was the main character of Lodoss War, the useless human fighter that I was just talking about. And I literally mean useless because he just... He always prattles on like, my father was such a brave fighter and now I inherit his sword, and then he just repeatedly does not kill many, if any, enemies, and doesn't even really contribute much to fights or conversations, and then everybody's like, Parn, you were such a hero, and I'm like, no, he's fucking not. So, yeah, I don't know. I have my grievances, but overall, I did like Lodoss War. It's still something that I think people should watch. I think it's on Funimation now. And then again, 90s fantasy anime stuff is things that I always recommend people get a bit more explorative with, because fantasy in the 90s is done in a fashion... Wait, by hovering, do I also fly up? Holy shit, I do! Oh my god. Well, double jumps are not going to be a thing in this game, I could tell you for fucking certain. Well, since this game is on early access, I can probably... They're probably looking to videos or something to see how they could improve the game before it's like full official release. And here's one that I consider maybe a little priority. Unless you're planning on much harder difficulties with the environment, giving me the ability to like... Oh, okay, so I don't hover at a... So I have a ceiling as to how high I can hover. Okay, never mind, forget what I was going to say. I was about to say, giving me the ability to hover is not, you know, it kind of makes the traversal a bit trivial. But if you're giving me a cap on which that I can hover, then that pretty much defeats my whole argument, because if I could just hover indefinitely, then... Or by hover, I mean if I could go upwards indefinitely, that'll just... Oh, she has an up attack! Oh, that's a lot. Wait, okay, so... Oh, she has a down attack too! Oh my god. Take it from a guy who's played a lot of Metroidvanias, having an up and down attack is actually incredibly useful. Also, I wasn't paying attention to that, excuse me. Holy shit, that's awesome! Wow! That legitimately just gave me a smile. Oh. As somebody who had to focus so long on Metroidvanias being able to only attack in one or two directions at most, that is essentially... How strange, I don't normally use this yet, it feels so light. Okay, so I'm now using a spear just to see how it goes, and it's actually not that much slower to the sword than I thought it was. Well, this is actually really giving me a good first impression. But yeah, as I said at the top of this, I thought that this game would hopefully get, like, voice acting fully, but I guess not. And if it was, it'd probably be from the Japanese voice actor, or actress, my bad. Not that I would mind, I'm just saying that, you know, it'd be nice to hear Lisa Ortiz keep getting work. Let's see, Salamander, Spirit of Flame. Hold the right bumper. May you help me, how strange this flame doesn't burn the forest. Wait a I can switch these things on the fly? And now my attacks have like a fire base. Oh my god, I'm not even 15 minutes into this game and I'm already liking a lot of what I see. Wow. Okay, I'm feeling really quick on this. And I got a knife, which, as the, you know, description suggests, a light dagger used by common soldiers, which would be making it really fast. Oh, but I can move while oh, I'm gonna be using this a lot. Granted, moving while attacking could also be a boon, as I just showed, but take it from, like, going to weaker hallways, and maybe when I level up more and I get a stronger dagger. Oh. Oh, honey. Deedlit's already got a huge amount of variety just from the word go here. Wow. I am liking this a lot. Now the question is... Okay, yeah, the fire attacks apply to all weapons. This game is really starting to make me smile. And wow. As I said, not even 15 minutes in, and I'm already blown away by some of the stuff that I can do. As you saw earlier... Wait. First off, I can do a diagonal airstrike. Oh, that's... Oh my god, she's basically Castlevania 4 Simon. But as a cute elf girl. Literally, there's no reason for me to ever complain about this. And switching to the... Oh my god! Oh no! This is gonna be so easy! Wait, am I getting health back from... What's happening there? What is going on with the bar there? It just gave me my health back. I'm a bit confused. Also, does this... Am I getting After Effect attacks on my fucking knife? Too much is happening at once, and I'm very confused, yet also not complaining. You can destroy ammunition barrels while controlling the Spirit of Flame, as I just found out earlier. Oh my god, and it doesn't look like those actually hurt me back, which is nice. Be kind of asinine if they could hurt me. Wow. Sorry if I seem to be blowing my load a bit early, but I guess you could say I'm a bit easily impressed as well as easy to please. I'm an easy to please gamer. Which some may not necessarily say is a bad thing. An obnoxious thing, though, that's another story. But yeah, the amount of utility that I'm given at this word go is kind of boggling. And because I have a hover cap with my wind spirit, I don't necessarily have the ability to completely break exploration over my knee. That's super early, so yeah, I'm given some pretty... I'm not completely defenseless at the start, but I'm not so overpowered that the enemies essentially bend over backwards and ask for it gently. Which is really doing a lot for me. Once your spirit level reaches 3, HP automatically regenerates. Oh, so it's kind of like the ammo pickup stuff from Cave Story. You know, like when parts of your combat level up more, you can actually gain benefits back, whether it be more damage or, in this case, regenerating health. Okay, and here we have a bow. And here's my ranged attack. Wait a minute. They take on different... All attacks are going to take on different properties and use mana? That's... What is this game? This game is already making me like it a lot. Wow. Early access, shit, I'd call this game finished almost. But I guess they're still just trying to work out some kinks, I guess. Wow. Oh, press up and down while pressing Y to aim. Oh, that's right. I think I saw during one of the gameplay things that I could aim my arrows. And I can move while aiming. That's good. I mean, what else to really expect from the people that published Momodora, Reverie of the Moonlight? Arrows will ricochet off of metal. That makes sense. It seems more likely that metal would be something to ricochet off of. Albeit it would scientifically kill the momentum of the arrow, but now I'm just becoming a pedantic science guy. Arrows will ricochet. So what, do I... Hold on. Try and get this right. Damn it. I'm not aiming this properly. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, that's not how it works. Oh, wait. This is how it works. Unless... Yep, there we go. That's how that works. My bad, I didn't realize the metal on the floor was also that useful. I'm just a dum-dum. So it seems like Deedlit can be able to Tossing Spirit. Oh! 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 You can't be damaged by attacks using the attribute possessed by that spirit. Interesting. So some of those barriers that I passed by earlier could legitimately be passed up so long as I used the... Yeah, wow. Spirit Magic, Will of the Wisp. Release Spirit of Light, costs 15 mana. Is that an attack spell or something? Wow, this kind of reminds me of that that one Shantae color switching palace. Is that the... Oh, that's right, there was a magic user in Lodoss War as well, so that's who that is. Slain. You seem troubled. Just where am I? It feels familiar, but I don't know where it is. You'll have to find an answer on your own. On my own? Keep searching and you'll find it. Observe, think, and try. You, of all people, should know this. Now I shall take my leave. Slain. Just what are you trying to say? Okay. Well, I'm already intrigued as hell. So, your spirits taking damage lowers their level, so you have to be careful about what spirit you equip at the given moment. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a cotton-picking minute. No, that's not it. Nope. I'll get this. It's just a matter of being able to ricochet correctly. Being able to jump and move while shoot is actually pretty nice. Ah! Alright, I have the right idea on this one. Okay, and a little noise indicator is made whenever you back at maximum MP. So that's good to know. Oh, come on, it's right there! Nope. Too close. Maybe about there? It's going a little too low. There we go. And I get... Allium... what? Allium Bident, a double-bladed spear used by the hero Allium. I'm getting a just... Oh. Oh no. Wait, can I move and attack with all weapons? Oh no, I can move and attack with all weapons, not just with knives. Oh, this game is good. I am already liking this game a lot. God, being able to attack in all 8 directions and be able to get all of this kind of utility with monsters and... Ow. With monsters and spirits in this? Wow. This game's already giving me a really good first impression. Okay, and I don't have a slide ability yet, so at least I have incentives to come back here at a later point. As is the nature of Metroidvania games. I'm guessing the only words that I would probably give to those that are complaining that this game is just a straight up like Symphony of the Night reskin because of the way Deedlit's animation is, I just gotta look at this and say, asshole, asshole, dude, look at this. This looks awesome. The map's also really good. Let's see, I clearly have a top and bottom. Where have I not gone? There's a bunch of save rooms. I'm back at where I started. My god, this is good. Well, seems like I found a pretty nice blossoming potential of a game. This is really nice. There's just so many kind of quality of life differences between this and other Metroidvanias. I never expected this. Deedlit doesn't have to get something that lets her be able to sink in the water. That's also really good. Holy shit. Oh, that's so... Wait a minute. God. I'm having way too much fun with this. And it seems like all I get is the fire and wind abilities. So I think the reason why you get them early on is because you don't really get any other spirits to necessarily wield. So they probably are just like, let's get these two up in the first place, so that way we'll be able to continue with good level design from that point onward. To which I say, okay, I mean, I'm enjoying myself right now, so there's no reason for me to complain. Will the Wisp cost? Will the Wisp cost 15? What? He's not talking about that door. Aha! So it is an attack spell. And it's a very good attack spell. What the fuck? This game is already endearing itself to me so well. I get to play as a cute elf girl, and I get to have all of this utility at my fingertips? Jesus. Oh, and the the enemies don't necessarily attack you from the word go either. Like their hitboxes aren't done via like collision. You don't get hurt from hitting them, you get hit from the animations of their attack. Which is also pretty nice, because then when you're on the midst of a run, when you get hit by an enemy, that's just on your bad for not paying attention. So that's pretty cool too. This game just seems to really know what it's doing. I haven't really run into any hidden walls yet, which is also kind of something. But there's got to be one at some point, right? You can't have a Metroidvania game and not have invisible walls. That's just heresy. It's heretical to not have invisible walls in a Metroidvania in any capacity. But yeah, I mean, I guess for an adaptation, well, I wouldn't say adaptation, for a game based off of an anime property, this is really good. Hey, it's the dwarf. Gim. I think that's how you pronounce it. You're alive. Okay, so this takes place after the first season, I believe, because in the first season, this dwarf kicks the bucket. I'm so glad to see you. I'm entrusting you with the seed of adventure. What do you mean? I'm entrusting you with the seed of adventure. Oh, he's my shop! And that animation was really good. Holy shit, this game is gonna be great. Let's see, healing potion, magic stone restores 50 MP. Escape doll, a clone will take 50 attack in your place. Oh, okay, so I essentially have this as like my nuh-uh, you didn't hurt me doll. Okay. Spirit stone. Increase all spirit levels to 3 used as a skill. So, I'm guessing this is a usable item that already boosts my things up to level 3. My spirit things up to level 3 if I just hit the item. Longsword. Typical longsword, cobalt sword. A beautiful sword containing a cobalt alloy. Atomic. A historic, atomically refined sword. I almost read it as automatic. Dragon Buster. A sword designed for killing dragons. Methinks that might be a Berserk reference. Big bow. A large bow requiring strength to pull the string. Dragon Fang. A light bow carved from the dragon's fang. A light yet sturdy bow made using archaic methods. Compound bow. A mechanical bow made from various materials. And that seems to be it. I'm gonna assume that the bow itself is its own equipable item. So, yeah, it turns out we have a shop. Interesting. So, it looks like my base bow is meh at best. I'm okay with the items I've got right now. How's my situation on currency? 354. So, I probably wouldn't be able to get any of those really strong weapons anyway. So, I think I'm good with the kit that I've got at the moment. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Go ahead and save. Wow. Look at this game. God damn, there's so many good games coming out. I hope this does well, because this game does look legitimately great. It's at the Fire Spirit on because it seems like that's kind of the favored one here. This is so... Okay, so by having one particular spirit on, when I kill an enemy, I get experience for the other. Okay, so that's how that works. Because it seems like whenever I have the Wind Spirit on, I get fire experience and then vice versa. So at the very least, I'm incentivized to switch up your spirits often so that way each one can keep getting the experience up to level 3. Good to learn that. Glad to learn that. It's useful information. There we go. Got it. And I got a acquire HP up. Hey, an HP up. Okay, so that's what the health upgrades look like. I am using the D-pad, by the way, when controlling this. Whenever it comes to 2D games, I really can't help myself but try to control them with the D-pad instead of the joystick. Because I don't want to have an accidental misinput of, like, having a normal side attack being mistaken for... Oh, hello. Oh, so certain enemies will also be weak to certain spirits instead of just everything being universal. Oh, and I'm immune to his attacks because I have the Fire Spirit on. So it's like I can't damage him and then he can't damage me either if I have the Fire Spirit on. That's interesting. Okay, so that adds some more elements into combat. So if I had the Wind Spirit on, that Harpy probably wouldn't have been able to hurt me, but I wouldn't have been able to hurt the Harpy. Interesting. Yep, that looks like it's the case. This is really interesting. I have a smile on my face right now. This is really fun. And thankfully these Harpies die in one hit, so it's not like I'm stretching anything here. And I get a new bow. Slower, but does more damage. And I have limitless arrows so long as I have MP for the shooting, which I should have plenty of because MP regenerates on its own. This is such a surprise! I mean, I full and well expected this game to at least be decent because this is from the same people that gave us the Momodora Reverie of the Moonlight game, but I did not expect this to actually play and feel as good as it does right now. This is awesome. I'm even loving like the small details in the graphics, like when Deedlit is using the levitation, you can see the clouds left on the ground from the air pressure, even through spikes. That's nice attention to detail. I'm liking this a lot. Well, add this to my list of games I'm looking forward to, on top of Animal Crossing and Final Fantasy VII Remake. And Persona 5R, can't forget that one. But yeah, this is really nice. I'm really enjoying myself, and saving is so fast. Just a snap and you're done. Oh, I didn't realize what the purpose of it was earlier, but next to the names of the enemies was a dice that represented an element. That element must be what I'd have to use in order to be able to block certain attacks from the enemies. Okay, so like for the gargoyles and the lizardmen, I'd have to have the fire spirit on in order to not be damaged. And then same thing with wind, and I think I saw goblins had water, so probably the same thing with them too. Alright, how about we do this? Or... oh, come on. Ah, come on. There we go. Easy. I probably should switch to a different melee weapon at some point, because I feel like the spears are kind of getting a bit too close for comfort in my regard. Wow! This game is so fun! Oh, and I think the little bar above the enemy's name also indicates a life bar, too. Interesting. Okay, I get the feeling a boss fight's coming up. Who'd have thought my feelings were founded? Abram, wanderer of the Labyrinth, you shall realize your own foolishness. Foolishness? What is... okay, first boss. Okay, I now know that I need to switch to the fire. Okay. Holy shit! Well, thankfully the save point is right there. And I'm dead. Okay. So that was the first boss. Interesting. So I kind of need to be a bit more reactive with my attacks. Oh my god, can I just say how much I love the fact that you can attack downwards in mid-air strikes? Holy shit, that's cool. Sorry, I really love that. I love it. I just like it a lot. Okay. Oh, but I don't have any health potions. I should have bought fucking health potions from my dwarf friend. Why didn't I do that? That was really foolish of me. Okay, well, thankfully my Wind Spirit is up to level 3. That's fine, I got some health back, I'm all fine with that. Oh god! Okay. I love this spirit switching thing. Teaches you how to keep an eye out for an enemy, how your enemy's attacks, you know, are in terms of their element. I like that. Hey, I did it! I got him! Alright, what do I get from him? I got Soul Crystal Ball. The use is unknown. Okay. Well, this game is already putting a very nice impression on me. Now the only problem is... Actually, no, it's not a problem. Bit of platforming challenges. I like that. God. Door imitator, so a door mimic. I am definitely going to recommend this game, especially when it comes out, like, fully. Not going to check out what that is yet, because it seems like it's something that I am not quite familiar with. And again, the utility that you're given from the... Oh my god, I just discovered something about the Wind Spirit. So, notice how... You notice how I was saying earlier about the push-off that you get from the ground, creating this little graphic of the dust clouds that I like? Well, take a look at what I do when I go off a ledge. So you see that? I'm being affected by gravity if I have no ground below me. Which means that this Wind Spirit's height cap, in terms of its allowance for you to go up and down, isn't just dictated by, like, oh no, you can totally, like, hover in midair and everything and only can go up a certain length. No, you have to have some push-off from the ground below you in order to be able to actually go up in the first place. That is some legitimately well thought out stuff. Holy shit, this game. And you can only ever go up about as high from the ground at a certain point, and you need ground below you in order to actually, you know, use your ability to levitate. Wow. I know it sounds like I'm blowing my load a bit on this game, but a lot of thought's gone into this game. You know, like, this game's pretty good. It's actually really good. And also, I'm glad I don't have my face cam on, because that would distract from the glory that this game's graphics are giving me, because, my god, sprite-based games are great, and I miss them. Let's see, item get. This is sliding. And my slide has damage depending on my spirit that I have equipped. Fire and... Okay, so fire's if I'm gonna want some damage to my slide, but wind is like, no, your slide's just normal unless you're off a ledge from the looks of it? Holy shit, there's so much to experiment with that isn't tutorialized. Oh my god. This game is already making me enjoy it so much. And this is early access. Wow. Okay, and they can only ricochet a certain amount of times when it comes to your arrows. That's fair. You can't just make arrow shooting into a waiting game. There we go. And from there, I probably get a stronger melee weapon. Holy shit, I actually am smiling over how I'm having so much fun. I'm smiling over how much fun I am having in this game. Okay, and the halberd is actually used more as an axe. Has like an axe-ish type moveset. Wow! How long has it been since I gushed about a new game in this way? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna see what this is. It's a warp room! Oh my god, that's so good! Get warp rooms this early? You get fucking movement upgrades that have a large amount of thought to them this early? Holy shit, this game! Again, I may sound like I'm blowing my load a bit early. For all I know, the rest of the game could end up not holding up, but I don't know, from what I'm playing, not even it being an hour into the game and I'm enjoying myself a lot. And not even just for the Symphony of the Night vibes I'm getting. Just in general, I'm really having fun. And in case you're wondering, yes, this will go up on the Open Couch channel as a Open Couch First Impressions. The only reason why Jordan isn't with me on this is because, sadly, he got a double shift, which means he couldn't be here tonight, but I mean, it's his loss, man. I hate to say it, but it's his loss. His loss that he's not seeing this. Wow. Okay. And from the looks of it, I can only blow up the barrels with the fire. That's fine. Alright, let's buy some health potions. So, actually, 2 will work. And I don't need magic stones, magic regenerates on its own anyway. As for any other particular weapons and or items, I think I'm okay for now, considering that I've got a halberd. Yeah, this halberd seems okay for now. And again, the fact that you move and attack at the same time is also pretty cool. Especially since, given as your spirit levels up, you also get this neat little after image of your attack. This game is so cool. I know I've been saying it so many times in the span of a few minutes, but this game is really doing it for me. And another warp room. Okay, I didn't realize that I get more warp rooms so close together. I probably don't... I'm gonna predict that this might not be a very long game. Which, I mean, on its own wouldn't be a bad thing, because at the very least that means it's replayable. Especially considering how versatile you can get so early on. So, we'll have to see, but... my god. Just so much! So much you can do! So much you can see! And that would also explain why I wasn't being able to get to this ledge earlier, because I just straight up could not gain more ground footing to be able to use the air off of. I was thinking like, oh okay, the ceiling cap is just right where that cliff is, so I need to get a double jump at some point. It's like, no, I just don't have another platform to be able to hover off of. And also the fact that you can hover off the platforms and then abuse the shit out of having your weapons go through the ground. Oh my god, this is Metroidvania with a capital M-vania. Not that I'm complaining. As I said, I've been having so much fun just playing this on early access alone. Alright, where have I not gone? The left side is completely inaccessible to me at the moment, so it looks like I only have two routes to go, and that's to one of the warp rooms down there, first warp room at top. So I'm gonna go that away. And again, helping matters is that saving is just lickety-split. Super quick. And you know what? Switching spirits is even super quick. Like, there's just a lot in this game that is really appealing to me. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably recommend getting this game. Especially when this early access part is over and the game's fully completed. Okay, now that I have the slide, I can go through here. And repeatedly hit the gear to allow it to turn. By arrow shot? Yep. Okay, and the gear goes back down when left alone. Okay. And the mummies are immune to wind, but are incredibly weak to fire. Oh, so that must mean what the red and blue parts of the die mean. If it's a blue dice, then it's what they're weak to with the element, and if it's a red dice, then it's what their primary element is as well as their own immunity. Okay, that's good to know. I'm gonna have to keep abusing this space. Hey, there we go. And again, being able to hit diagonally like this, it's such a blessing. And it seems like such a small thing, but take it from a guy who's played enough Symphony of the Night and Bloodstained Ritual of the Night to tell you, being able to attack in multiple directions in any capacity, it's overpowered. It's ridiculous, especially with good positioning. So when we get that, it's very big deal. Oh my god. I cannot think of the last time that finding a good game that I thought was going to be good ended up being the right prediction for me. Wow. See that? That's what I can do with the halberd. Come on. Let's see, I wonder how much damage using the slide with the fire actually does. Guess we'll have to see. Alright, and there's Fighter Boy. Hey, he's doing the Belmont strut. A dark elf. The best kind. You're Pirotess, right? Don't you call me by that name. Wait, I don't want to fight you? Even if you have no reason to fight me, I have reason to fight you. Oh, another boss fight! Okay, and I'm not really doing a whole lot of damage to her. Okay, her attack patterns are a bit tough to figure out, but that's fine. I've got some other places to explore here anyway, and I want to keep playing this. I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun playing this. And again, how rare is it to be able to play a sprite-based Metroidvania game that's this good? These don't come around very often, I can tell you that much. But yeah, it does seem like I need to level up a bit and maybe find some new things before I can, you know, properly figure out the attack patterns of the Dark Elf. But far be it from me to complain, I'm just getting to play this game some more. But yeah, I did not expect a game that bases its roots off of an old anime franchise from the 90s would end up this fucking good. It's so good. Whoops. God, I'm having so much fun. This game is so fun. I'm sounding like a broken record, but I'm only speaking the truth, guys. This game is just doing a lot for me at the moment. Oh, and you want to know what else I just noticed? Changing the spirits on the fly changes the cloak that Deedlit wears. Like the color of her cloak, see? Fire is this greenish one, and then you switch to the wind one, and it's blue. Another neat little bit of detail to at least tell the difference between what spirits you're using. A lot of thought is going into this game. I probably also need a faster weapon, because as strong as this halberd is, I'm not really getting the damage numbers out of it that I wish I could be. So I think I am probably going to look into something else. I have 500 gold, so would not hurt to check. I will probably continue to play this game here on Twitch in its early access form, because my god, this game is just doing a lot for me. I forgot completely that I had healing potions in that fight. Oh well, sometimes you get lost in the action. Happens to everybody. Let's see, do I want to do... Let's do the Cobalt Sword. We can sell some of the stuff that I already have. I'm not going to want to use the Goblin Club. The knife. Sell the halberd. Okay, I can't sell what's already equipped. That's fine. Let's go ahead and equip the Cobalt Sword then. The only thing that I could say needs a bit of tweaking is the cursor for the menus could maybe use a bit of, I don't know, a bit of adjustment to try and make it a bit more noticeable where the actual cursor is. Like, it looks cool, but it took me a second to realize, like, oh wait, how am I getting to the equip screen? Oh, I have to press left on the D-pad. But then again, that could just me being a dum-dum. Oh, it's much faster. Yep, I'm gonna like this weapon a lot more. Let's see now. Let's head over to... So past the save room over on the right, there's the boss. So I'll just head over here, because that is the last spot where I was. Now the only thing I'm wondering is, how is using items in this game compared to other Metroidvanias I've played? Because the usable items... Okay, so the backdash... Is it... What button's using the heal items? Because they're not in this menu. Ah! Oh! Okay, so using healing items simply cycles through... So you gotta hold the B button down, and then cycle through the functions that you want to give to the B button. So having a spell on here, for instance, I'd have to hold down B and then switch to the spell, and then do the same for the healing potion. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Cycling through doesn't seem so bad. Oh, and that would explain why haven't gone there yet. That place is locked off. That's fine. Need to be wary of doors. Alright. Let's go ahead and head back here to a save room. To at the very least, get some more health. There we go. I'm liking the music, too. It's nice background music. Definitely feeling Castlevania vibes with this. God, the animations in this are so good. And again, some people could probably still call tracing because of the way Deedlit's sprite looks in comparison to Alucard, but I don't remember Alucard having the ability to attack diagonally. So, cha. And I'm not knocking Symphony of the Night in any regard. Do not mistake me there. I find Symphony of the Night is a phenomenal game. I'm just saying that this has its own merits from what I've been playing so far, and it's got very strong merits. Just threaded the needle, and but yeah, I need to remember the other things that I can be able to do with my spells and such. There's so much to be able to do from the get-go. Hey, I leveled up. And I'm guessing the number next to my health meter indicates what my level is. Oh, that's cool. There's the meter is indicated with a fill-up bar. Like, it fills up the number, which indicates, you know, my experience. That's really neat. This game is neat. I like this game a lot. Okay, well now that I remember that I have Will-o'-the-Wisps and I have an extra health potion, hopefully the fight here can go a lot more smoothly. Just gonna keep the wind one on, just in case. Hey, look at that! Fast boss. So strong. But I've gotten what I needed. Oh, it's the boss I got from the item I got from the serpent boss. Deedlit was suddenly surrounded by darkness. She knew that this world was not yet complete. And who'd have thunk that's actually more of a demo rather than the full game for early access. So just a bit of intriguement. Okay. Well, fair to say this game certainly is on my radar now. Like, this game was like a blip, but now this game is just full on focused the shit on this thing. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. This is something to look out for, guys. Holy shit. Whether or not you even know what Record of Lodoss War is, if you're just a fan of Metroidvanias, my god, get this when it comes out. This is a lot of fun. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed me playing this, and if you're watching this on Open Couch, if you want to see more gameplay like this, be sure to like and subscribe, and follow us on our social medias in the description below. And yeah, we will hope to see you guys next time, and I hope this game gets a full release soon, because I want this now. Bye.